Welcome to what could be the most important game of this Oswego Blizzards Dynasty as we take on the Texas State Bobcats. So why is this one of the most important games on our schedule this year? Well, this guy, Jackson Tuttle, is why. He is coming to visit. This is a huge time visit for us. This is a 4.56 speed quarterback that already runs an option, and we are wanting to get him now. If we don't get him now, there's a good chance that Eastern Michigan could go and steal him from us. So what do we need to do? We need, as a quarterback in this game, in this NCAA 14 game, we need to be able to pass the ball well. And on top of that, we would love to win this game, which is not going to be an easy task on its own. This Texas State team is very good. They have played against some very tough competition and have played them close. And why is that? Well, it's because of Ty Evans. Ty Evans is one of the best quarterbacks in the Conference USA this year, which is still a decent conference for them right now compared to what we are in Tier 4. He is playing out of his mind right now for Texas State, which is only going to make things harder for us because we're going to have to try and keep up with a quarterback of his caliber. Now, there are some weaknesses on this Texas State team that we are looking to try and maximize in this game. We're hoping to get some of the running game going so that we can be able to get to that 250 mark that we need for the QB passes and still run the ball effectively in this game. But this Texas State team is no slouch, and it is going to be a difficult time for us to get this one. We need as many extra visit points as we can get for Jackson Tuttle in this game. Not only that, we would love to be able to win a game. And one of those things is going to happen in this one. We're going to get that 250 yards and we're going to get a win here. Let's go make it happen against Texas State. So Texas State, they lost the toss in this one, which means that we won it, and we are switching things up by kicking the ball off to the Bobcats, and they will take this one just outside of their end zone, and Calvin Hill will take that one 33 yards as Texas State will start this drive off in decent field position. Ty Evans is going to drop back to pass, and he is going to find his wide receiver, Ashton Hawkins. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup for the Bobcats on the first play of this game. Ty Evans is going to drop back to pass again in this air raid style offense, and this one is going to his tight end Groeschel, and they will move the sticks as they are at the midfield point. Ty Evans again is going to go find his wide receiver Hawkins on that one, and he is going to quickly pick up a first down on that slant route. First run of the game, Calvin Hill is going to take this one, and that's going to be a face mask as Shane Butler grabs a hold of that one, our 69 overall sophomore, as they will continue this drive even more as they move into our red zone just outside the 10. And Ty Evans is going to keep this one and is going to bounce around, getting out of Bubba Johnson's way, and he is going to go pick up 10 yards on that quarterback keeper. That will be a first down and goal now for Texas State. And this one is going to be taken into the end zone. Calvin Hill is going to do it. And that will add to the score for Texas State. That is going to be a 7-0 lead for the Bobcats early. So some upsets here. Wisconsin, in their first year in Tier 1, they're going to go and beat a top 5 team in Oklahoma State, giving them their first loss. And on top of that, UCLA is going to find and steal a win against Utah in that one. And Wake Forest in their time in the Tier 1 is going to just pull off a victory against Vanderbilt, a Tier 4 team. Now it is our turn, and Dan Villari is going to be sacked. That's going to be straight to the ground as Warren beats the left guard. That's going to be Tyler Wright on that one, and is going to go untouched right into Dan Villari, and we are already going in the wrong direction. 2nd down and 18. Dan Villari, he'll escape the pocket and is going to find Don Bird on that short route. That is 3 yards away from 250. And we are looking at 3rd down and 15. Dan Villari is going to send his running back in motion. He's going to drop back to pass and is just going to dump that one short, and that is going to be dropped. And we will punt the ball to the Bobcats as that first drive goes 3 and out on very poor start after Wright lets his defender straight through for the sack. We'll pick up a 1st down stop as they'll lose 3. And now Ty Evans is going to go find his receiver, Charles Brown, this time on the slant route. He'll pick up 8 yards as they get closer on this 3rd down attempt. 3rd down and 5 for Ty Keys. We've got some blitz from the outside, and it is not going to matter as Donovan Moorer is going to go and pick up the 1st down. His first reception goes for 22 yards. Calvin Hill is going to receive that drop play. He's going to break free from the first one and is going to be brought down from behind. That's going to be Thomas Owens bringing him down, and they are off to a great start. 1st down and 10 inside the 20-yard line, and this one is going to go and be found. The tight end, Austin Groeschel, is going to beat our safety, and that is going to be a touchdown as Texas State has shown that they are unstoppable so far in this game. They'll take a quick 14-0 lead, which is exactly what we were not looking for when we're trying to win games. 1st down and 10. Dan Villari is going to keep it on this option play. He'll pick up 7 yards, and that is a good pickup on 1st down, leading to a 2nd down and short. Dan Villari back to pass as we try and stack on those yards. He'll find Devin Fontaine, and that is going to be a good chunk. That's 15 yards on that 2nd down play as we move the chains. Dan Villari this time handing that one off to Marcus Seals, and that's going nowhere. We'll lose another. We won't lose anything on that one as he just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's only 0 yards, but again showing that the running game is not working. 3rd down and 10, and that is going to be dropped. That he had the 1st down, but is unable to hold on to the pass. We are already going for it early. 4th down and 10, and Cortez Jacquez is going to find some open space on the curl route. Luckily for us, we will pick up the 1st down. 19 yards for Cortez. Marcus Seals is going to receive the inside handoff. He'll only pick up 4 yards. That is still a good pickup on 1st down. His first yards of the day. 3rd down and 6 now for Dan Villari as he keeps it on the run as we were set up for a 4th down, and that's going backwards. And we are looking at 4th down and 9. Dan Villari back to pass, and that is going to be thrown in ill-advised pass to our receiver on 4th down as Chad Miller is unable to come up and make the play, and Texas State will start over on that 4th down. It was either going to be dropped or intercepted. They intercept it, making our stats look bad. And now Calvin Hill is going to start on this drive and is going to throw off 2 defenders on his way to picking up 14 yards on 1st down. We're going to be shifting our formation on this play, and it is going to lead to a wide open receiver. Donovan Moorer is going to find his way to the outside and pick up another 1st down. Ty Evans back to pass. He's got some time and is going to lose it and is going to toss this up. And Ashton Hawkins is going to make the play. He's going to come up and go and make the catch. Something that Sylvester Johnson should have done on that one. And that is going to be another touchdown for the Bobcats as they quickly take a 21-0 lead. The complete opposite of what we were looking to do if we're looking to win. Dan Villari, he'll drop back to pass, and he'll dump this one off to Marcus Seals, who's going to pick up 11 yards and the first down on that first play of the drive. We're moving. Second down and 10 now for Dan Villari as he hands that ball off to Marcus Seals, and that's going nowhere again. We are unable to block them up front, and the middle linebacker comes up to make the play. Josh Emmanuel is going to make that play. Third down and 12. We'll toss this one out, and Devin Fontaine just gets enough separation, and Dan Villari leads him away from it. That'll be a first down as we move the chains, keeping this drive alive. Dan Villari will run this one, and that again is going nowhere as we lose more yards. Maurice Blackwell in the backfield again. Dan Villari, he'll drop back to pass. Second down and 11, continuing to drop back, and Josh Emmanuel shows up out of nowhere, and he's going to pick that ball off, and that will be the second one on the day for Dan Villari. That's unfortunate for us. He showed up out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting him to be there at all, and is going to make the play. Now Texas State has a chance to go up 4 possessions on this drive. Ty Evans, he'll drop back to pass. Running out of time. Bubba Johnson is there, and now Alvin Smith is going to pick it off. He has got some green grass in front of him. Nobody is going to catch him. That's going to be a touchdown for Alvin Smith. We have just brought him back into the rotation as we move Stephen Burks to the outside, moving Alvin Smith to the mid. Allen Smith, not Alvin. Allen Smith to the middle, and he is going to go and make that play. But that wouldn't have been done without Bubba Johnson's help, forcing Ty Evans' hands to throw that ill-advised pass as we bring this back to a 2-possession game. 21-7 lead for the Bobcats as they are quickly moving down the field already on this drive right after throwing the interception. And they are quickly into the red zone. First down and 10 now inside the 20-yard line. Ty Evans quickly throwing that one out to Ashton Hawkins, and that is going to be wrapped up. Good open field tackle as we bring him down for a loss. Third down and 3 now as Ty Evans is going to keep it. He'll break off the first tackle. He'll weave his way right into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bobcats. They will make up for the interception. Ty Evans is going to do it himself, adding to the point total for Texas State. That is going to be a 28-7 lead for the Bobcats as they go up 3 possessions again. Our turn to respond. Dan Villari, he'll drop back to pass. He'll find Chad Miller up the middle as he finds some open space. He'll pick up the first down as we start this drive. Second down and 10 now for Dan Villari. He'll drop back to pass as he throws that one out to Chad Miller, who's again open up the middle. He'll pick up 16 yards on that second down play, and we'll move the chains. Running game hasn't been working so well, but we need to get those 250 yards of passing, so this is working out well. And Cortez Jacquez is going to drop that one, but this looks like we're going to add 15 yards for the personal foul as we move the chains. Unfortunately, Cortez Jacquez is unable to hold onto the ball, which would have added to our passing yards total. So now we're looking at first down and 10 as we hand the ball off to Marcus Seals, and he's going to get to the outside and is going to pick up 6 on that one. One of the better rushes on the day as we have been unable to get anything going so far in this game. Second down and 4. Dan Villari, he'll drop back to pass out of the flex bone, and Chad Miller is going to drop it. 8 for 17 for Dan Villari, not what we're looking for when we're trying to get as many passing yards as possible. Third down and 4. Marcus Seals will receive that handoff, and that's going to be wrapped up short of the first down as he only picks up a yard as the defense was in the backfield, forcing him to the back to the middle. Dan Villari on fourth down is going to find Devin Fontaine, and he's unable to reach that ball across the first down marker, and that will be a turnover on downs. Texas State has another chance to add to their total. Ty Evans, he'll drop back to pass, and that should have been picked off. Sylvester Johnson, that should be better. He's had 2 chances so far in this game to make the plays. 3rd down and 8. Ty Evans is going to go for the screen and is unable to get it off. We'll get the sack as Terrence James is going to take credit for that one. Our 62 overall junior left end. They'll punt the ball to Cortez Jacquez, who has a chance to return this one. He'll run into his blocker, slowing his momentum. That could have gone for more. We'll take 8 on that punt return as we try and bring ourselves back into this game closer. With 3 minutes to go in the half, we'll dump it off to Marcus Seals, who's going to pick up a good amount on 1st down. That's going to lead to a 2nd down and 2 on that 8-yard reception from the backfield. Dan Villari keeping this one. Of course, why do we even try to run in this game? That'll be a loss of 2. Morris Blackwell again in the backfield. 3rd down and 4. Dan Villari back to pass. Cortez Jacquez finds his way open and is going to outrun everybody. He'll take it to the end zone, jumping and leaping into that as he takes this one to the house. 28-14 now for Oswego, down 2 possessions. We'll look at this one again as he finds some open space, very reminiscent of what happened in that Billows Falls game, and will outrun everybody in the backfield. He is that speed demon that we absolutely love. Now on 1st down and 10, Ty Evans has all the time in the world to let Donovan Moorer find some open space. They'll pick up the 1st down, moving into Oswego territory. Would love to get a stop here if we could. Now Calvin Hill out of the backfield is going to find some space. He'll break off the 1st tackle and will pick up 11 as we force him out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 with 1.5 minutes left in this half. Ty Evans is going to drop back to pass. Bubba Johnson had a chance, but they'll pick up the rush nice and easy. And Austin Groeschel is going to get a dime dropped right on him as Ty Evans finds some very good accuracy to drop that one in. And that will lead to that 1st down play to Ashton Hawkins. They'll use their 1st timeout. 2nd down and 9. Ty Evans, he'll drop back to pass. He's got some time. That should have been picked off. That's Shane Butler. That's our right outside linebacker. We've already talked about him already in this game. He should have had his own to the house. Ty Evans, he'll drop back to pass. He will avoid Bubba Johnson, and now his receiver, Charles Brown, is going to find his way to the end zone. A touchdown for Texas State. This shouldn't have even happened. Bubba Johnson should have had the sack. Ty Evans, all he has to do is just do one little step to his right and beats Bubba Johnson, who's pushed out of the pocket. Now we have a chance to do something here, and that is not the way we like to start it. 1 minute to go as we eat a sack. We will probably take this one into half as the clock is ticking down. Dan Villari, he's forced to throw it, and now Josh Emmanuel is going to have his 2nd on the day. Why? You can't afford to throw a pick in that situation. Take the 3-possession deficit into half. Instead, now Texas State has a chance to blow this game wide open, go up 4 possessions, up 28. We were supposed to get the ball at half. Ty Evans is now going to try and add points as Austin Groeschel is going to find 10 yards. That'll be a 1st down as they move the chains. 30 seconds to go in this half. We need to get some stops here. Bubba Johnson, that should be a tackle. That should be a tackle for a loss. Ty Evans is just going to get out of that one. He'll gain 4, but the clock will tick even though they've got a timeout left. Ty Evans quickly to the line. He'll get out of this one, and now Bubba Johnson is going to finish the job. He'll fight through and pick up the sack. 7-yard sack. 7 seconds to go. They're still not using their timeout. 5 seconds to go. Ty Evans, he'll throw this to Charles Brown. The clock's C0, and Texas State is going to come away with nothing. Very lucky for Oswego at the half. Not exactly what you're looking for at a halftime, but you can take some positivity into this halftime as we're going to get the ball back and holding them short. Stats here, we've got 150 yards passing, We're in the negatives in rushing. That's not what we're looking for. We need to be able to run the ball just a little bit. We are not built to throw the ball, but we do have Dan Villari and some decent wide receivers. Hopefully, we get the running game going as Marcus Seals will take this one out, and he will pick up 23 yards on that kick return. One of his better returns on the year, if you can believe that. Dan Villari back to pass. He's going to find Devin Fontaine. That's going to be a first down as we are starting off strong in this half. Need to try and get some points back as we are going to find Chad Miller open on the curl route as he picks up 17 yards. And that will be a first down for the Blizzards as we move into Bobcat territory. First down and 10. Dan Villari back to pass. He's going to find Cortez Jacquez. He'll come open up the middle. We'll pick up another first down as we pick up 13 yards on that play. Second down and 5 now. Dan Villari faking the handoff. We'll give this one out to John Bird, who makes a move back to the middle, and he'll pick up 9. And more importantly, again, we are moving the chains as we are now into the red zone. Dan Villari, he's going to drop back to pass. Again, is going to find, who is that? That is going to be Freddie Keller. We have not seen him play. That's a senior. He's one of our original walk-on players. He's going to get his first career catch on that one. That's crazy to see. With Thomas Mayo being injured, that is something that you're going to see quite often. Running the ball, not working, but passing the ball is going to work. Chad Miller is going to take that one to the end zone as he comes open up the middle on the slant route and is going to take this one to the end zone. We'll bring this one back to 2-possession game, down 14 yards. The passing game has been working so far. It is not exactly what we want from our offense, but in terms of getting Jackson Tuttle those extra points, that is what we want. But Ty Evans is going to find some wide open space, keeping it himself, and that is going to take him right around the midfield mark as they are going to try and respond to our touchdown. And now Moorer is going to make a fantastic catch, and that's going to be a first down for the Texas State Bobcats. What a catch from Donovan Moore. Now on first down and 10, he's going to find the ball again, picking up 4 yards this time instead of making the diving catch. Second down and 6 now for the Bobcats. We'll bring a rush. Ty Evans, he's going to find his receiver wide open. Charles Brown outruns everybody on the secondary, and he is going to find himself wide open in the end zone. They take a 21-point lead again. Dan Villari faking the handoff to Marcus Seals. What the pass is that? Blackwell is going to easily come down with that one, throwing the ball into triple coverage. That's not what we're looking for. Man, we need to just get 20 more yards of passing to get Jackson Tuttle his 250 points, but that's not the way to do it. We want to try and add extra points. We want to win the game. That's going to add another 300 points to our total. That's what we need. Not throwing the ball into the Texas State hands. And now they're going to find some wide open space. Hopefully this one's coming back. It will, luckily for us, on that first down play. They ate us alive on that one after the interception. Now our defense needs to try and make a stop here. Second down and 13 for the Bobcats, and that's not what we're looking for as Ashton Hawkins finds himself the ball again after going cold for a bit there. That's going to be a first down. Ty Evans back to pass, and now Bubba Johnson's there, and now we've got Steven Burks is also going to be in the right place at the right time, picking up the fumble that Bubba Johnson is going to cause. We love Bubba Johnson and we love Steven Burks. These are our 2-star players from the last couple years. We have absolutely loved having both of them in our defense. And now Marcus Seals is going to find some space. This is going to be the best run that we've had all game. 17 yards to that left side. We are trying to focus a bit more on that left side as Blackwell's eating us up alive, and now Cortez Jaquez finds himself up the middle, is unable to outrun the defense this time, but that's still going to be a first down as we are moving the ball. Marcus Seals, we're finding some success on this left side of the ball. That is going to be a gain of 7 as we are starting to get a little bit more going in the running game. We're over 250 yards passing. That's what we love to see. And now Dan Villari's going to keep it, and that's going nowhere as we lose a yard, making this 3rd down and 4. Dan Villari is going to be dropping back to pass. He's just going to toss that one out to Devin Fontaine, and that's going to lead him out of bounds. And we're looking at 4th down and 2. 1.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. As Dan Villari on 4th down is going to throw this one. Of course, we're going to throw another interception, the 5th one on the day. And who else is going to go and make that play? That's going to be Josh Emmanuel making the sliding catch. And this game is not looking like it is going to be a good one for us, as we are looking at 3rd down and 1. Hopefully we can get a stop and give our offense back the ball. Ty Evans is going to keep it, and this time we're going to read it. That's David Peterson making the stop. We'll get the ball back. Luckily for us, Dan Villari, he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to toss this one deep to Chad Miller, and he's going to make the catch. 42-yard reception as we go to 296 yards of passing. I don't even know if we've had that much offense in a game. Dan Villari faking the handoff. We're going to toss this one out again to Chad Miller. He leads him exactly to the right spot, and that's going to be a 1st down. We are now looking at 1st down and goal, hurrying up to the line, trying to get into the end zone. Clock ticking down. We're going to hand this one off to Marcus Seals. He's going to keep it and is going to be wrapped up. 1-yard rush on that one. Of course, we're not able to get anything going. 2nd down and goal as we go into the 4th quarter here. Marcus Seals gets the handoff, and he'll cut it back to the middle. Touchdown for the Blizzards as we are on the board again. 28 points on the day. Down 14 still. We are staying alive even though we have allowed 42 points from Texas State. And now on 2nd down, Ty Evans is just going to get that 1st down as they are looking at another 1st down and 10 approaching midfield. Ty Evans back to pass. He's going to toss this one, and Sylvester Johnson this time is going to make the interception. He's had so many chances. He's had 2 chances today and is finally going to get his own. We have benched Bernard Dawson, and Sylvester Johnson is playing in the spot that Bernard Dawson should be, and that is going to be why we have Sylvester Johnson in that spot. And now Don Bird has a chance. You can't drop that one. You are so open. You beat the defense to the outside, and we're looking at 3rd down and 2 now. Dan Villari back to pass. Toss this one out to Don Bird. He'll make up for it with the spin move. That's his specialty as he takes that one 6 yards, but that is going to be the more important 1st down. 1st down and 10. Marcus Seals receives the handoff. The blocking on the outside was not there from our receiver as we pick up 5 yards that could have gone for more with just a little bit better blocking on that outside. Dan Villari under center. He'll drop back to pass. That was looking a little dangerous, but Chad Miller is going to make the catch as Dan Villari slots that one in. We're looking at 1st down and 10 in Bobcat territory. Nobody open. Marcus Seals will receive that pass from the dump down as we pick up 17 yards on a dump down route. Clock ticking down. Down 2 possessions. Dan Villari is going to keep this one and is going to pick up 4 yards on that play. Very decent pickup on 1st down. 3rd down and 6 now for Dan Villari. He'll drop back to pass, and Cortez Jaquez gets open up the middle. The middle has been open all day against this defense. We have found something in the 2nd half. Running the ball on the left side to the outside and the middle of the field on passing. This time we're going to dump it down to Marcus Seals. He's not able to make the move. We'll pick up nothing on that first down and goal play. Clock ticking under 5 minutes. Dan Villari back to pass. That's going to be dropped. That should be a touchdown. Devin Fontaine, that's got to be it. Third down and goal. Dan Villari, he's going to slip, and that's going to throw everything off. Chad Miller's going to drop it in the end zone. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Fourth down and goal. We need something here. We're going to try and jump him offside, and we're going to false start. Jordy Barnes, our right guard, is going to get credited with that one. We are now looking at 14 yards to the end zone. Fourth and goal. Dan Villari is going to find Chad Miller up in the back. That's an up the middle play. We've already said it once. We're going to say it again. The middle has been open. Chad Miller, again, is going to find himself in the end zone. The passing game has been incredible in this game. We have very much put our entire hand in this game to the passing game. The running game has not worked at all in this one. We have put everything on passing the ball. We are gone pass heavy in this modern triple option offense today. Trying to show up for Jackson Tuttle. We are down 7. Can we get the defense to get another stop? We've held them to 7 points in the second half. We're looking to do it again. And now Calvin Hill is going to pick up 6 yards on that first down rush. 4 minutes to go in this fourth quarter as Calvin Hill is going to be caught from behind. Bubba Johnson making a huge play to bring him down for only a yard gain. Third down and 3. This could be a big stop if we can get it. And we are going to get it. Who else is going to be there? That's going to be Alan Smith. He's making the most of being brought back into the rotation. Our 66 overall senior. He's been huge today. And now we're going to find some wide open space. Marcus Seals is going to break it open. And that is going to take that one into another first down as we move the ball down. 3 minutes to go in this game. We could tie it. What a catch! Chad Miller, that should have been picked off. That could have been number 6. But luckily for us, Chad Miller secures that one and takes it 7 yards. Clock ticking down. 2.5 to go. Don Bird is going to receive the ball and will pick up the first down. The clock will stop momentarily on that moving the chains as clock is ticking dangerously to 2 minutes to go. We still have all 3 of our timeouts, and we're going to find Devin Fontaine open up the side of the right side of the field. He'll pick up 19 and find himself out of bounds. Giving us the opportunity to run the ball. Marcus Seals is going to try and weave his way, finding the hole. He'll break it to the outside and pick up 6 as we are trying to bring this clock down and keep Texas State no time as we're looking to score here and make this a game. Over 400 yards passing on that one to Devin Fontaine as he picks up a couple yards. Looking at third down and 2. We need to move the chains to stay alive. Dan Villari is going to run out of time, and that one's going to fall incomplete, luckily for us. But we need to pick this one up. 4th down and 2 for us. Dan Villari back to pass. Cortez Jacques is going to make it. He had to reach back to make that catch up the middle. That's been open all day. First down and 10. We've got 40 seconds to go. We're doing everything we can to keep this one under, and we'll run the ball. That's going nowhere. We'll lose 3, and we'll use our first timeout. 35 seconds to go. I think we've done our job to give Texas State no time. Dan Villari back to pass. That's going to be dropped. Bernak Aya is going to make sure that happens. Third down and 13. We needed to pick up some yards on this one. Dan Villari back to pass up the middle, and Cortez Jacques is going to drop it. No, you can't be dropping it on that one. This is for the game right here. 28 seconds to go. We'll move Devin Fontaine to the left. 4th down and 13. We'll get the play off. Dan Villari back to pass, and up the middle. It's gonna fall incomplete. They had 2 receivers and he splits them. Man, we did everything we could there at the end. We had a chance to tie it, had a chance to win. If We go for 2, overtime. So much could have happened there. But instead, Texas State is going to come away with the victory in this one. What a fight from this Oswego Blizzards team. The running game was shut down. We already knew we needed a pass for 250 yards, which allowed us to really go hard on the passing game in this one. It kept us alive. We go for over 400 yards passing on the day. 5 interceptions though, and those are definitely killers in this one. We were unable to stop Texas State in that first half. They go for 35 points, which really put us behind the 8 ball. And luckily for us, our defense keeps us alive in this one as we hold them to 7 points. But ultimately, it is too late in this one as we fall by 7 to Texas State. Did we show off for Jackson Tuttle? I think we did. We showed that we had some heart. We showed that we can pass the ball. Would have liked to show him that we can run the ball a little bit in that option offense, since that is what he runs in high school. But hopefully for the points in this visit, we are hopefully going to come away with the victory and pick up Jackson Tuttle. It would be huge for our budget, for our board, if we could pick him up. That's what we needed so badly. Hopefully, we've done enough to pick him up. Josh Emmanuel goes for 3 interceptions. Middle linebacker had a day. We couldn't get anything going in the first half. We tried to run away from Blackwell, who was in the backfield the whole time. 415 yards of passing for us on the day. We went off just a little bit, and that's just a little bit funny since we are an option team. We're going to be seeing us run the ball a whole lot more than we do passing, but in this one, trying to show off for our recruiting visit, we needed to pass the ball, and passing worked in this one for us. Maybe we get some more implementation into it. We do have a quarterback that can pass the ball. We do have some receivers. Would have loved to have Thomas Mayo there. He's our best wide receiver. Would have loved to have him there. He will be coming back off his shoulder injury in this next week, so hopefully we're able to get him back. But hopefully we're able to get enough points in this one. So far, we have 400 extra points, so we're putting in 900 points. Hopefully, that's enough to get a commitment because we need it badly. We need this commitment badly if we are looking to really help out our recruiting this year. But we are going to have to wait and see next week if we are able to pick up Jackson Tuttle. That is going to be huge for us, as I have said over and over again, if we could pick him up. So next week we're going to be traveling to Laramie, Wyoming, as we are going to be taking on a very good Wyoming side. They have played Northern Illinois and beaten them, which is an incredibly good team. They've played Colorado State, which is also an incredibly good team, and they have beaten all of them. This is not a team that is a pushover. They are a good, decent team. They're currently sitting around the middle point of the Tier 4 independence rankings right now, but that could easily change with a couple games on their schedule. They could easily jump themselves into consideration for being promoted out of Tier 4 if things just go a little bit more their way and they're able to finish off this season. But that will lead us to that next week, as we are going to get ready to play against Wyoming in Laramie. If you've enjoyed the videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new and you are enjoying it. Share this with a friend so that we can spread the word of this dynasty. and we will see you next week in Laramie.